Hi, my name is Tom, and I am here with Going Into Tomorrow, sitting here with my good friend Elmer. I've known Elmer for 15, 20 years, and we've participated in a lot of Bible studies and together, and he's just been a real gift to my life. Elmer, do you mind saying a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Elmer Doty. I'm a retired businessman, and I've had the chance to go to seminary and learn more about the Word. And proud husband, father to four wonderful kids, and 6.5 grandchildren. So truly blessed.
That's great. That is a blessing. Elmer, what we're asking is there a particular Bible verse or passage or character that really speaks to you in a special way, maybe during a time of, in your life where you had a trial or anything, or it
Mm.
could just be a life verse. What comes to mind for you?
It'd be Proverbs 3:3,
Okay.
and it goes like this. It's let not truth and faithfulness forsake you. Uh, Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart, and in so doing, find grace in the eyes of God and man. And that in the two words that are key here are truth and faithfulness. That's in the New Revised Standard Version. In the King James Version, it's truth and mercy. And they're slightly different meaning, but they both work in this context. And I was led to that verse at a very difficult time in my life. It was right as I just moved to Dallas, and it was a very difficult job. The company was in significant trouble, and we had to do some very difficult and unpleasant things. And it seemed like everywhere you turned there was failure. And I reached a point where I didn't think for the first time in my career, I had to just look in the mirror and say, I don't know what to do. I, I everything's broken. I don't even know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I can do this. And right as it was, we closed the year, uh, which would have been calendar year 2007. We were just closing it, and it was going to be a disaster. Um, and I didn't think things could get any worse. And you might remember, Tom, that's when we lost our 21-year-old daughter.
Remember it well.
And there's a long story there that's part of the testimony, but I found myself on my knees crying out to God. I just don't know how to go forward in any way. And systematically, God showed me how He had taken steps in our life, and Sandra and my life, to prepare us for this, at least the loss of our daughter. And and I had a sense of peace to the extent you ever could about that, and and a sense of peace about what would happen at work. Is when I found that verse. He led me to that verse, and and we had to do some very difficult things. We had to release a large number of people. We had to close facilities. We had to do very hard things with customers. Many of those things, my board even questioned whether we could do. Um, but this became sort of the pole star for that whole effort. It told me how to do these difficult things for the greater good, and it was as if God had just handed me the answer. And so in the King James Version, it says, never forget, basically, truth and mercy. And I actually wound up writing those two words on a piece of paper and putting them in my blazer pocket. And truth and mercy, honesty and compassion, loyalty and faithfulness, whatever set of words you do, that's how you treat people. That's how you treat customers. That's how you treat all your stakeholders. And we did all those hard things. And as the verse said, I got nothing but respect out of all of our stakeholders, no matter how hard it was. And, you know, that verse was a very big part of the experience that really brought me to the Lord at age 53. So, um, I mean, it's kind of like it says in Job. I've heard of you, now I've seen you,
Mhm.
and just it's amazing. But I still look at that scripture today because to me, if God could give one word to a business leader, it's Proverbs 3:3.
Right.
Um, which is followed by another famous verse, as you know, Proverbs 3:5, which trust in the Lord with all your heart, et cetera, et cetera. So
Kind of an important one. Yeah.
kind of an important
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
that's, you asked for a scripture, that's the one that means the
That
most to me.
beautiful, Elmer, and I definitely remember, praying for you during at the time your daughter passed, but I was not necessarily aware of, some of the other pressures that you had in your life at the time, professional pressures, and I know you well enough to know that you're not the I don't know what to do kind of guy, and so, but your reliance on God and your obedience to God is so incredibly impressive. So, Elmer, as going into tomorrow, who among our listeners and watchers, who do you think might be able to benefit from, or people that may be in similar kind of circumstances that might be able to benefit from that verse?
Well, I think this verse is good for any human relations. I mean, anytime someone is depending on you, anytime you've got to negotiate with someone, anytime there's a hard decision that involves another person, I mean, just truth and mercy, loyalty and faithfulness, just doesn't get any better than that.
You're a blessing.
You are as well, Tom. Thank you
Thank
so
you for joining
much.
us. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.